The first thing you need to do is make your lace part crochet wig cap. It's super easy. I'll show you step by step in the crochet wig handbook. I'll link it below. All right, let's get started. Don't worry about how big the knots are in the back. All of this will be covered up. But once I get towards the front, I do want the knots to be smaller, so I use smaller pieces. The closer you crochet the hair in the front, you'll be able to pull the hair back and you won't be able to see the cap. I do that closer towards the lace. So probably from here to here, about at least an inch to 2 inches, I will do that. That way when the wind blows around the lace, she will not have to worry about the cap being exposed. And she can also back comb, tweeze, not tweeze, she can also back comb or tease the hair in this area to get a more natural look. And she can also do that around her part. But if you can see, when you pull this little piece of hair back, you can't see the cap. Just imagine how natural that will look if you do that all the way around. It takes more time, but it's well worth it. So again, don't worry about how big these knots are. I'm using 8 packs of hair, so I'm going to be using bigger pieces. But once I get around this area, I'm going to use smaller pieces of hair so that the knots are smaller, and I'm going to place the hair closer together. Same for the front. All right, so I already have my first row, and now I'm going to place hair between each piece of hair on the first row. I already did that here. So there was no hair here, those 2 pieces, and I installed hair right above that between those 2 pieces. So I'm just going to scoop it on in there. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Girl, y'all, I'm struggling. There we go. So y'all know I only loop the hair around one of the pieces, like so. But I did switch to my smaller crochet latch hook. I have not been able to find it online, but on Amazon you can get a pack of 5, and there is a size similar to this one. And the reason why I switched is because since the holes on this cap are smaller, it is easier to use a smaller crochet latch hook. Oh, and also make sure your ends are even. So you don't want it to look like that. See how that is? Hold the hair directly in the middle so that you have the same amount of hair on both sides. Can y'all hear those fireworks? So just in case you are completely new, you go through only one hole with the latch hook open. Add your hair, close it, pull it back through, and I only loop the hair around one end. And for this hair, I looped it like 4 to 5 times. And remember, I am placing hair between the 2 pieces on the previous row. I'm going to do 3 rows. I feel like if you do 3 rows, that will help prevent the chance of you adding too much hair in the back, because that's the hardest part. Once you figure out hair placement when you're making your crochet wigs, you'll be just fine. This wig is for a new client, by the way. Hey Ty, if you're watching, she wanted me to use 8 packs of hair, and this was the first time I intentionally used that many packs. Girl, did I tell y'all what hair I'm using? This is Kima Braid Ripple Deep 20 inches. I used 4 packs of 1B and 4 packs of P1B30. P1B30, they give you like 6 pieces of the 30. So if you want to do highlights, I would go with this. I would actually do it exactly how she ordered her wig. So, she wanted 8 packs. She did 4 1B and, like I said, 4 P1B30. If you go with 4 packs, I would do 2 1B and 2 1B 30, and it's P1B30. I'm going to show you the hair in a second. All right, I'm going to show you a quick trick, something you can do if the hair unravels while you're working. Just take a few strands, very small amount of hair from both sides, like so, and then you just knot them together a few times and you'll be good to go. It will not unravel. All right, and get back to work. I like to go through the hair and clean up as I go. I don't like to wait until I'm completely done. So right here, I'm not really sure how many packs I've already installed, but I'm just going through with my fingers and cleaning up the ends. Saves me some time at the end. This hair is so pretty. So once I'm in this area, I am placing the hair close together. Our goal is to cover up that cap and those knots. And remember, I'm only looping the hair around one end throughout the entire wig. Again, this is 2 packs, yeah. So this is the hair, Kima Braid Ripple Deep. Highly recommend. It's very pretty, easy to care for. And here is the P1B30. And again, in each pack, you get like 6 pieces. It was easy to just take those out and put them to the side. So this is a great option if you don't want to buy a whole pack of 30. You just want like a little razzle dazzle, little highlight. This is a great option. So now I am going to work on filling in the front of the cap. This now, child, the top of the wig always takes the longest because you want to go, well, I like to go through just about every single hole. I want my clients, I don't want you to be able to see the cap when the wind blows. I want you to be able to move your hair around the way you want. And I do want to make sure you can see this color. She did emphasize she wants to be able to see the color in the front. So I am going to use some of these pieces around the front. And yeah, that's all I'm doing. Just going through, adding some of this color. Now, I did end up taking these pieces from the back. I'm going to be honest with you because once I filled in the wig on top with the black, with the 1B, you could not see it. So it was like a waste. So I did go back and take the color out. These pieces right here, I took those out from the back and put them on top, because I completely forgot that I had 4 whole packs of 1B that I needed to use. So yes, and I'm just going to keep on going until I reach the top, and I'm placing the hair close together because I have a lot of hair and we don't want to be able to see that cap. And after you make your wig, just move the hair around to make sure you cannot see the cap. You can't see any knots. You want to make sure everything is completely covered. And this color is so pretty. Are y'all comfortable wearing color? 30 would be one that I would. Now, I do like that 350. To me, that gives a little ghetto fabulous. Do they still make 350? Let me know if y'all have seen it. But that was always my go-to. But I do like 30. It is cute. And we are back to finish up the front. Around the lace, like I mentioned earlier, like at least do 1 inch. I went down a bit further, but place that hair as close together as possible. That way you can pull the wig back and you will not be able to see the cap. That is why I love this full coverage cap. I'm not a fan of that standard crochet wig. Like, I'll use the standard crochet wig cap, but I love this one so much. And of course, I will have this cap, the lace that I use, all the other wig making supplies that I use and highly recommend will be linked below. I do find it helpful to use these clips to clip the hair to the side. That way I can see all of the holes I need to crochet hair through. I'm going through just about every single hole with the smaller pieces. And I am pointing the latch hook towards the lace. So whichever side you're on, if you're on the right side, point it towards the lace. If you're on the left side, point it towards the lace. And I am just checking to see if I need to add some more hair along the hairline, and I do. And remember, to make this look more natural, you can just back comb, tease, do all the things. So I am almost finished at this point. Had to take a break. I'm going to go through the hair with Hawaiian Silky 14 in 1. I highly recommend this for your crochet braids. I'm just going to work it through the hair section by section to clump those waves back together. And remember, I already did the back. I like to do this as I go, so I only have to focus on the top and the middle of the wig. The client I made this wig for only wanted a light trim. I didn't do a whole lot of cutting, just cleaned the ends up and kept it moving. And remember, if you make sure those ends are even, you should not have to do a whole lot of cutting. Just get those straggly ends. Don't let this wig intimidate you. 8 packs of hair is not for everyone. When I used to do my installs, girl, 2.5 packs was my goal. 3 packs would be pushing it. So you can definitely have a custom crochet wig made with only 4 packs of hair. So don't feel like you have to have a wig made with this much hair. It's not for everyone. This is a Kima braid ripple deep crochet wig. It's also a lace part. And I want to say I use 4 packs. For sure, no more than 5. I just want to show you an example. Here is a close-up of that lace part. You have to really trust the process. It can take a minute to completely finish. Make sure you go through every single hole. Make sure the crochet latch hook is facing the lace, no matter which side of the lace you're working on. And make sure you only pull one end through the loop. So you're going to be doing the knotless method, or is it knotless technique? You know what I'm talking about. Do the knotless method and then you'll be good. Trust the process. It can take a minute, but it's so worth it. Here are some pictures of the final look. Again, I used 8 packs, 20 inches, 4 packs of 1B, and 4 packs of P1B 30. After I made the wig, I went through the hair with the Hawaiian Silky, detangled it with my fingers, and I put the hair in 2-strand twists. I also shipped it this way. So when you're done wearing your wig and you're going to store her away, twist the hair after you go through it with whatever product you decide to use. Make sure it's completely dry though. If you use something wet, the Hawaiian Silky, you're good. You can go ahead and put it in a bag. But put this thing in either the bag the hair came in, a Food Lion bag, Walmart, Target bag. If you still dabble with Walmart or Target, just store it properly. Don't just put it in your closet or under your bed, girl. Take care of your wig. Adding a few 2-strand twists will tame the hair and kind of give it a nice little reset. So I highly recommend that. On the left is how it looked before the 2-strand twist, and on the right is how it looked after. All right, ladies, that is everything. If you would like to learn how to make your very own lace part crochet wig, the link for my course will be below. Or if you would like to order a custom crochet wig, I got you. I will have that link below as well. I'll see y'all in the next one.